welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a dramatic couple in love that loves reacting to some Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Put some oomph into that.
Oomph.
Yeah.
And so we're checking out Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 123. If you want all of our Dragon Ball Z Kai reactions, check out the description of this video. We got a playlist there for you. Got a link to our Patreon. You can get early ad-free access, full watch-along reactions.
Yeah.
Bunch of goodies.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Previously on Dragon Ball Z.
Slugging it out.
It's really happening! Case scenario I was trying to avoid. How could I have failed so completely?
Majin Buu released. Can anything stop?
Copy.
Fight it out
There you go.
till the end of it.
Yep. Blah 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 blah. I'm just looking at the bottom of the screen. Blah 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 blah.
Watch Bucky. He's very entertained by whatever you're doing right now.
Blah 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 blah. Okay. Let us see. Once the blue at the bottom of the screen was gone, then I can look up again. Oh, you just gotta go to the bathroom?
Majin Buu! Yeah, but what? I really have to go to the
Yep. That was I gotta go to the bathroom, look.
Alright, you can go there. Behind those rocks. And hurry up! Okay!
Or you could just, like, go in the ocean. You'll dry out fast enough.
Oh, you gotta go too? I might as well.
And this is all the episode is. Just them pissing for 20 minutes straight.
No way. Whatever. I told you I could.
Oh,
That was close. Yeah, some rest stop. Come on, let's get moving.
some rest stop.
Nice try! What's wrong, Kakarot?
Ooh.
There you are! Now die, Kakarot!
Huh.
But I'm getting fired up too.
Nice.
Places. You think people are fighting all over the world and that's what we feel? I don't know.
Yeah, just drop a mountain on Vegeta. Okay.
I haven't been this worked up in a long time! Just die already!
Jesus, Vegeta. Plus, he's already dead.
This is true.
I should have figured you'd live through that. You and I are evenly matched, which means as much as I trained, you must have pushed yourself even.
Mm-hmm.
The evil pair whom Bobbity had taken over in order to do his bidding.
Okay. So it wasn't right from the beginning, at least.
Although submitting to him was a blow to my pride.
Yeah, I bet.
The beginning, the one who didn't care about anything except besting you in one-on-one combat.
Now you have more.
Didn't realize it at first, but all of you had made me too peaceful. You had domesticated of all things. And it didn't feel so terrible.
Aww. Stop clinging to the past, Vegeta. Live in the now. You need to meditate more, dude.
Why are we shaking?
Well, Mr. Satan, if you're gonna tell the crowd to remain calm, now's a good time.
Yep.
If you don't say something, we're going to have a full-scale panic on our hands.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't even awarded you the prize money yet.
Just sliding in like that.
Absolutely nothing to fear, because Mr. Satan has got your back.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah!
You're all going to hell.
Who knows where? And Gohan and Goku were here, then they left, then they reappeared and vanished. I can't...
Oh, Chi-Chi.
To know which direction to go. Huh?
Trust the animals?
Always trust the animals.
Okay, well, before he comes out, kill these guys.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Make it a little bit easier on yourself. Instead of just standing there and, like, waiting. I mean, poor Krillin and Piccolo.
I've dreamt of this day forever. Hurry up, Majin Buu. Don't keep me waiting.
Extreme close-up.
To run. We have to go now. There's nothing we can do. Huh? What do you mean there's...
If he's gonna destroy the entire universe. Time to rage!
Deborah, what's all this about?
Fight him for as long as I can.
There you go. You're gonna want to dodge this. Maybe just like block the holes where the steam's coming out of.
What are you doing?
He's cooking an egg. Scrambling Majin Buu.
Here I go.
Yeah. I don't know if that did anything.
It's not looking so good.
He's here.
Yes, my master.
Or not. It's empty. Wah, 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 wah.
Nothing inside?
Sucker.
Boo!
Supreme guy's going crazy.
Even if he is not entirely under your control.
But he destroyed...
This guy likes to look on the bright side of life for being like a demon king.
Look at him, tearing up because he didn't get his way.
Somebody say you're like a poor winner, Supreme Kai.
Angry as your father instructed you. So tap into your rage and show these villains your true power.
Nah, I'm cool.
Even now. No, it can't be.
Oh.
How are you sensing, Gohan? Talk to me. Look above us. The smoke that came...
He's forming in the clouds. Fat Kirby! Ooh.
Buu has made his fateful return. But is this odd-looking creature truly the legend?
I never noticed the M on the belt when we
Yeah.
seen him in the...
Find out next Dragon Ball Z.
He looks so happy! He doesn't look evil! He looks like he's gonna be super happy fun times.
Yeah, he does look kind of sweet for like the ultimate evil weapon.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's Fat Kirby.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think he's just they're gonna all be best friends.
That might be a bit extreme.
Supreme Kai is like him rubbing it in to Babidi when
Yeah.
Majin Buu didn't appear. Oh, you gotta feel so stupid. Oh, what a joke you are.
I mean, I expected him to be all like gracious and zen and Mr. Miyagi, but instead he's, well, I don't want to say that's how I would act in that situation. But like, maybe a little bit. I mean, when you're going up against guys who are pure evil and who have like done some pretty terrible things, there's like a little bit of grace room just to be like a bit of a sore winner.
I like that Vegeta moment where he was talking about one sort of like clinging to his past and worried that like, I guess I don't know, that he like lost his edge and wasn't, when you have so much pride as Vegeta does and you think so highly of yourself, to change it all must be tough, because if you already thought you were perfect to begin with, then any change would mean that you're less of that you're less than what you were. But really, like, Vegeta's a lot more than what he was when he first showed up. Like, he's so one-dimensional and one-track mind, and now he's got like a lot more to live for than just his pride and just fighting. And like, it's obviously clearly tough for him to handle and to change. Change isn't easy, but I just like that moment of him talking about settling down and being like domesticated, and actually like it not being the worst thing, and him probably even really liking it.
This was a great showing of how Vegeta is his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Because like his life has evolved, he has grown, and yet he's hanging on to this self-image of who he was in the past.
Yeah.
And he's fearing change, even though he's kind of liking the changes. So he's getting in league with a bunch of bad guys and making a terrible compromise to try and get his old self back. And I agree with you. I liked that because I think, we all fall into that at various points, what we perceive our self-image to be. And if our viewpoint is really narrowed to a certain belief in how the world should be and how we should be, and we don't allow room to evolve, then we're probably going to make some compromises that are not necessarily in our own best interest, because we're hanging on to something and narrowing our view to such an extent that it doesn't leave room for possibility.
Yeah, especially if you've like had like a dream or a goal, when you were younger, and that's what you were like striving for. But like, circumstances change, you change, and so what you end up becoming changes as a result of that. It's like it is. If you think back about it, it's like, oh, this isn't what like I wanted when I was younger. Like, I wanted something else. It's like, okay, yeah, but you didn't have the experiences that you have now. Like as you grow and as you get older. So it doesn't necessarily mean that what you become is worse than what you thought, you wanted to become.
Yeah, definitely. I think I don't know. I think sometimes it's about listening to your intuition more than your head, or even sometimes more than your heart. Like, because sometimes those two centers of our bodies and how they shape our belief system can get stuck. Whereas like your gut generally has a pretty good intuitive sense of like, this fits or this doesn't fit. Or like, this is worth trying or not. So, take the leap and trust that. Yeah, and I also said that he needed to meditate more because, meditation is about being present in the moment, like not worrying about the present, not worrying about the future, just being present in this moment. And when I was rewatching, it was The Last Dance. Was it The Last Dance I was rewatching, or it might have been the book that I was reading, but I think it was The Last Dance. They're talking about Michael Jordan, like his like superpower basically was being in the moment always. He like never worried about missing a shot. He's like, why would I worry about missing a shot that I haven't taken yet? Yes, he did focus on the past a lot and like use that to like fuel himself in the present. But they were talking about, it was like, yeah, he was always like present, like in that moment, and not worrying about the future so much. I also think meditation is kind of your opportunity to be your own potentially best therapist. And I don't mean that to knock the profession of therapy, or that like you shouldn't get help if you need help, or even if you don't think you need help, but just maybe want to talk to someone. But like one of the things that I found in meditation is the quieting of the mind and the external stuff, like that monster to-do list you have in your brain running all the time, or like, work stress or life stress. When you meditate, it actually gives yourself time to kind of converse with yourself a little bit. And like, how are things going? What is or is not working? And sometimes you really just need that, because in our fast-paced existence with technology there at all times, and like everything is so instantaneous at our fingertips, stepping outside of that and just like kind of listening to your own thoughts seems novel. but it's very good to do.
So I have a question for you. What do you, just because, well, I'll tell you why, but like, so what are your thoughts right now as far as Goten and Trunks? I know like whenever you see them like in the, in the preview or whatever, you like, you love them so much, but like, what do you think about them in like the recent episodes and everything like that? You still have, is it the same thing? Like you still think they're adorable and...
I mean, I think they're adorable, but...
Because to me, like, we really liked them in the beginning. Both liked them in the beginning. And someone had mentioned in the comments at one point that, like, you know, that some of the fan base had, like, found, like, Goten and Trunks, like, in this, like, saga a little bit annoying. I'm like, why? How could you find them annoying? Like, they're kids and they're, like, cute and they're adorable and everything like that. I'm like... But now, this last couple episodes, like, this one maybe a little particular, like, the whining and everything. Like, they were still funny when they were, you know, both, like, stopping by that rest stop or whatever. Getting attacked by a dinosaur. So it's not like, you know, I don't enjoy them. But, like, I'm just like, okay, I can kind of see it a little bit, how it could be, like, a little bit irritating. So I was just wondering if, like, you had that sense at all, if it was just me, or yeah.
They're not irritating to me yet, but I will agree that, like, I think what made me pause was I was trying to find my words to say they are best in small doses.
Okay, yeah, like, I would say that too.
I think what I love about them are those little moments where they pop in for comic relief, or those little moments when they pop in for like an adorable, heartfelt moment, and you're kind of reminded of them as the mini-me's of Goku and Vegeta, and the juxtaposition of them being such close friends versus their fathers being frenemies. So small doses, they are perfect. I'm not saying they've pushed it to annoying, but I think they've gone a little bit past the ideal length of time in an episode. Okay.
Yeah, I was just curious about that. Let us know what you thought about this episode down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access to our Dragon Ball Z Kai reactions, check out the description of this video because we got a playlist there for you, as well as a link to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 123, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.